you live in a house with your girlfriend or your wife, she needs to be getting your whole paycheck, bro. And you live off a little. Yes, your whole paycheck, and you live off a little. Because guess what? The right woman gonna make sure them bills paid. She gonna make sure there's groceries in that fridge. She gonna make sure everything good. And anything after that, the only thing you need to be doing is getting your hair cut, going to work, hitting the gym, and really coming home to her, bro. What else do you really need money for other than that? You know what I'm saying? Besides helping a family member out every now and then. You really slick don't need to be doing that, because once y'all become one, all that money needs to stay in the household. But other than that, man, you should give your woman your whole paycheck so she can pay them bills and make sure she's straight. Because a lot of women out here that want to trick you out your money. That's why you got to be smart, man. A good woman gonna do what's right with that money.
Hey yo, Preto hermano, yo, listen, cut the cap, stop the nonsense. I don't understand these simps. You're still trying to push the same message from the 1950s, 1940s, 1960s. No one is doing that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is doing that. Now, again, I know in other cultures, people still operate like this, maybe even still in modern times. I understand Asian people, they do this type of thing. I understand that again, back in the past in America, 1950, 1960s, people used to do this. But again, look at who you're talking to. Look at who's promoting the message. A black man. Now, he's 10 times out of 10 one of the simps still on the plantation. So he's talking about going to work, giving a black woman all of your money. Now first of all, at the end of the video, he mentioned, listen, oh, some women will try and trick you out your money. By the time you're at the point of giving a woman your whole paycheck, I would hope you made the right decision. I would hope you put a ring on her finger, because you are now giving somebody full access to your paycheck. Now, I do not support giving a woman your paycheck, because again, these simps, listen, let the simps be stuck in the past. These simps still want to go and pay all the bills. Let me tell you guys something real quick. If you think other races of men are paying all the bills, you are sadly mistaken. Asian men, yeah, maybe in Asia, maybe he was born and raised, grew up in Chinese tradition, grew up in Japanese tradition, Korean tradition. You feel me? Maybe over there they pay all the bills and still give the money to the women. But guess what? Would you listen, for black men right now, 2020, 25, almost 2020, 26, if you were married either to a black woman or an Asian woman right now who was born and raised in Asia, would you feel more comfortable giving your money to a black woman or to the Asian woman? Please let me know in the comment section. Now, when it comes to giving your money to a woman, again, I understand it's tradition in some cultures. In America, that's dead. Nobody's still doing that. Nobody's still doing that. And first of all, people have to question, where did that concept come from? You work and give your woman all the money. Listen, if you're a single man right now, I made the one video about single men without kids 101. If you are a single man right now and you have your own place, let me ask you guys something. Do you feel like you need to give your whole paycheck to a woman so she can log on to, again, these apartment complexes? If you have an apartment or you have a home, guess what? There is a website, or more than likely, there is an app that you can download, right? Log into your account, push maybe 3 or 4 buttons, or click 3 or 4 buttons, and guess what? You have now paid your rent. Same thing for the power company. You log into your local power company on the website or on the mobile app. You click or push 3 or 4 buttons, and guess what? You have now paid your power bill. If you go into if you have internet, Wi-Fi, right? You log into whatever Wi-Fi provider website or mobile app and you click 3 or 4 buttons or push them and you have now paid your Wi-Fi bill. If it's that simple to do, why do you feel like you need to give your whole paycheck to a woman? Listen, oh man, if you give her the paycheck, she gonna do the right thing with it, man. She gonna make sure the rent paid. She gonna make sure the groceries in the crib. Listen, if you're a single man, do you need somebody to go and buy groceries for you? Even if you work 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours a week, do you need somebody to buy groceries for you? Maybe cook them, but you don't need nobody to buy the groceries for you. Listen, what these simps are talking about is that 1950s, 1960s message. They're still pimping you guys out with the past. You feel me? Listen, 60, 70 years later, they're still pimping you guys out with the past. Yeah, go to work 40 hours a week, work 50 hours a week, work 60 hours a week, give all the money to the woman. That concept has never made sense to me because why? Listen, he said give your wife the whole paycheck and you live off a little bit. What? See, that's these simps, and that's what we talking about black men. You're so giving of yourself, man. You're willing to stretch yourself so thin for black women, and they would not do the same for you. Most of them do not possess the financial literacy that you think they have, dude. You think just because she's a woman, she's good with money? Listen, some of these bitches out here can't even pay their own rent, wipe their own ass, take care of their own kids without government assistance. If you take away government assistance, you take away the fact that simps are willing to help women who have jacked up their life, the majority of black women out here will end up on the streets and your kids will end up in an orphanage, foster home to foster home, group home to group home. What the fuck are these simps talking about? Give all your money to the woman. You live off a little bit, and listen, she pays all the bills. Like I just said, you need her to to do the same thing that takes you 10, 20, 30 seconds to do the first of every month. Log in and pay your rent, log in and pay the mortgage, go to the grocery store and buy groceries. And he said, listen, all you should be doing is going out, getting a haircut, going to the gym, and coming back home to your woman. Listen, that's these simps who don't have no life. He lives for his woman. He's grateful for his woman. He bowed down and kissed the ground his woman walk on. The same simps who eat ass, same simps who eat box, telling you, listen, give her all your money. Man, listen, we not doing that, dude. We not doing that. These same simps, again, and you know what was so funny? Listen, this has to be a troll message because there was a picture of Sexy Red at the top holding a stack of money, and I'm thinking to myself, like, is this the kind of female he's talking about? And I went to the comment section. You got black women in there talking about, yeah, he's right. Give us the money. We'll take care of it. We'll manage it. We'll multiply it. Multiply or multiply. All you know how to do is buy weave and wigs and spend money on nonsense. What the fuck you mean you about to multiply my money? Most of the businesses you guys start are gonna be like a boutique selling designer bags that nobody's gonna buy. Listen. I've seen these black men who give black women money, especially to go start a business. Listen, the business failed within 6 months, at the max 1 year. I've seen these guys who give black women the money to go and pay the bills, and guess what? Yeah, she may pay the bills, and whatever money is left over, that's not going in the joint account. She's scraping some off the top, putting it in her nest egg. So listen, when the time comes and she's ready to leave your dumbass, listen, she now has enough money saved up. You feel me? When she leaves you, she has $40,000 saved up. On top of the fact she's about to divorce you, take half of your stuff. So listen, maybe you have 40K, right? She stole 40K from you. So now she's leaving the marriage with 80K, a house, and a vehicle. Listen, these simps put themselves in bad positions. Again, you got these black simps who would tell you, black man, oh man, keep on trying, man. Oh man, if you want to leave, man, you're not vested. Listen, some dudes feel like, nah, man, these other women, they give me too much issues. They give me too much problems. I might as well stay with the black woman. Listen, for dudes like that, bro, let's keep it a stack, man. These dudes aren't mentally strong. And let's be honest, man. Some dudes, their reality is bleak. You feel me? Some dudes, their reality is black and white. There is no color on the TV. These dudes are living in the 1950s, 1960s. He feels like, listen, this is my only option. You know, when I see these black men who just, they can't move on, they always running back to black women, always going back to a safe option, I realize these dudes are afraid of the unknown. You feel me? A lot of black men, you are afraid of the unknown. That's why you're afraid to step out. You're afraid to leave your neighborhood. You're afraid to leave your community. You're afraid to leave your city, leave your state. Leave black women alone because you are afraid of the unknown. I get it. You may not know what's out here waiting for you, but you think dealing with the bottom of the barrel is still a better option than moving on? Again, you got these guys who will have one interaction with a non-black woman. It doesn't work out. Oh man, I'm going back to black women. Oh man, she just like black women, so why would I choose her over a black woman? Yo, simp, wake up, dude. Again, a lot of you dudes, you know, you have too much social pressure from people around you, social pressure from the internet, pressure from the community. Again, you probably live in a black neighborhood. You have black coworkers. You're surrounded by blackness. That's not a bad thing, but because it warps your mind. It again, I lived around black people for a point of time, and guess what? My mind was always focused on the bigger picture. I wasn't thinking about right now. I'm thinking about later. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about, listen, how can I be in control? Some of you dudes, you're facing social pressure from blackness. Letting these simps talk you into giving you all your money to a woman. What? Anyways, again, another bad message being pushed by a simp. It goes to show what these guys are willing to do, willing to talk about in order to go viral, in order to get support from black women, because only they support this message. You feel me? Again, like I said, I understand in other cultures, other societies, yes, people still give the woman the paycheck, but you are actually guaranteed something. You feel me? You give these the average black John. Listen, for Gen Z guys, you go and give the average black woman your age your whole paycheck right now at 24 years old, 23 years old, 27 years old. She is going to jack up your money, dude. You're going to be sitting back wondering why your savings account has no money in it. Oh, we need more money for the bills this month, but I gave you my paycheck all month. Why can't the bills get paid? Because she keeps on buying furniture for the crib. She keeps on opening up credit cards. She keeps on jacking up the money because guess what? You're putting too much responsibility in their hands. Where are guys getting the notion from that them as a collective are more financially literate than you, black man? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I won't push the message because I don't support the message. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.